UFC Shanghai is tonight or very early in the morning for me. And I'm finally gonna go over the whole card, all my picks, and I'm gonna live stream it later. So after her, and sorry I'm late on it. I just kind of had some stuff come up, and I wasn't able to get my full setup, so I'm on my laptop with just my webcam. So first fight is Uran Satybaldiev versus Diyar Nurgozhay. The names, man, I'm getting better at them, but the names fucking suck. I have Diyar winning this fight by decision. I liked his last I liked his last loss better than that guy's last loss. And yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Um Next fight is Zhang versus Suyoung. Two road to UFC guys. There's never really that much talent from these guys except for, your I think Tyra was a UFC was a road to UFC, but that's the that's the most memorable one I could think of. I have Zhang Long in this fight. I think he's just have better striking. And I think that'll play to I mean not better striking, I'm sorry. Way better grappling. I think he'll get the submission here and eventually I'll know around. Um okay, so Yizha, one name. That's really cool by the way. This guy just doesn't have a last name, it's just Yizha versus Westin Wilson. I have Westin Wilson here. I think Wilson gets this by submission. He won his last fight a couple months back, like literally 2 months back. And, I think he gets the decision here. This Yizha guy, well, he hasn't fought in a very long time. I mean, he could literally get knocked out. There's a good chance, actually. Yizha's fighting for his contract here. If he loses this fight, he will not get computer. He will not get re-signed. So, but I still think Weston Wilson's going to come out with the win. Um, Michel Pereira versus Kyle Daukaus. Um, I have Michel Pereira. I think Michel Pereira is a better fighter. He's on like a bit of a losing streak right now, which not like a 2-fight losing streak, but they're against pretty good opponents except for Abus. Abus isn't that good, but the fluffy fight is like a win that has aged. I mean, a loss that's aged not so bad. But I do have Michel Pereira win this fight by decision. Next fight is Rongzhu, another no last name. Any Chinese people here? Explain why you guys don't have last names sometimes. Versus Austin Hubbard. Austin Hubbard, another guy fighting for his contract. I think he wins this fight by decision. He's a dog in this fight, and I think he takes it. I know he's lost, but I still think he's better than Rongzhu. And Medeiros is a good fighter, and so is Alexander Hernandez. Those losses aren't that bad. All right, next fight, number 15 ranked Charles Johnson versus Loner Kavanagh. Loner Kavanagh is such a star. He's a great fighter. I'm surprised that he's not on the main event. Like I would have totally taken out this other fight I'm about to go to next. But he's not even the highlight prelim fight. That's fucking crazy. Loner Kavanagh's gonna knock out Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson, pretty tall for his division flyweight, but I think Loner Kavanagh has way better striking. Maheshate, so I think he's gonna win. Maheshate sounds like the thing on a menu item versus Gage Young. I have Gage Young in this fight. I think Gage Young just has more experience. I think he wins by decision. All right. Main card. Um, to start off the card, we have a welterweight bout: Taiyilake Nurgozhay versus Kiefer Crosbie. Um, I I heard a lot about this Taiyilake guy, and not really. I think he's was a road to UFC guy. You see like some highlights of some of these guys. This is his UFC debut actually, which is fun. Good for him. He gets to debut in China. Um, Crosby hasn't fought in a while. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. So if he loses this fight, he's out. These are a lot of these fights. I mean, I know it's like China, so who gives a fuck, right? I don't know if people are gonna be watching because of the time. Comparison to like other cards. It's like 3 a.m. It's prelim start at midnight for me. I have to go to bed soon because I don't think I'm pulling an all-nighter. I have to go to bed. It's like 2:45 for me p.m. I have to go to bed at like 4 or 5. to wake up at midnight. Um, so I want to do stuff in the morning Saturday. But Taiyilake, Nurgozhay, Kiefer Crosbie, I have Taiyilake by knockout. And yeah. Alright, next fight. Sumudaerji versus Kevin Borjas. I'm surprised Kevin Borjas is an underdog in this fight. I think he had an amazing win last time around. You know, he was on a 2-fight losing streak, but you know, against Joshua Van, one person. But then he won this great fight against Rodriguez. I thought he fought an amazing fight. I'm really surprised he's on um the underdog. I know this other guy who just beat what Mitch Raposo was, was there. He won by decision too. So I'm surprised to see him be the underdog here. But I do have Kevin Borjas in this fight. Um, here's one of these next two fights, my favorite fights of the card. Sergei Pavlovich versus Waldo Cortes Acosta. Now, heavyweight division in 2025 is always going to be just owned by Tom Aspinall. And, I don't think anybody will ever be champ but him. But I really like Waldo Cortes Acosta. He's had some great fights. I mean, he's working really hard on his wins. I mean, he's on like a what? Like a 5 fight winning streak, losing only his debut like 2 years back, 2.5 years, a year and a half back or whatever. Um, his Sergey Pavlo is not Sergey, sorry. Sergey Spivak win was great. The Ryan Spann win was great. The Spawn one didn't really age well. Arlovsky nobody cares about, and Brzezicki was good. Um, Sergey Pavlovich is on like the low. I think he's like kind of like fucked a little bit in my opinion. I think he's like done for as a career. I know he just won against Rosenstrike, but that was a good win, but it wasn't a great win. Um, I think Rosenstrike loses to Sergey Spivak. But Rosenstrike is not in the UFC anymore. He got kicked for some reason. I don't know why he got kicked. But yeah, I have Waldo Cortez Acosta win this fight by decision. I don't think Sergey gets that knockout anymore. I think he's low key cooked. And I think he's done for. Here we go. This is my favorite fight of the card. Brian Ortega, T City versus Aljamain Sterling, the Funk Master. I don't know if you guys know this, but Aljamain Sterling is one of my favorite fighters. Dude, he's so awesome. Like it's great. So let's go over this. Um, let's go over the news about it, really. That's where we should start here. So this isn't gonna be for number one contender because these guys are both coming off a loss, but they'll get a good fight off of this. I mean, because of Evloez like fucking just complete absence, and like just fucking around, doing nothing, getting injured all the time. They will honestly probably give the winner of this fight Evloev, even if it's Alsho. Because what the fuck is Arnold Allen doing? I think Arnold Allen's injured, and Gene has a fight with Lopez built. Unless they give this guy the loser of Lopez, um, Sean. But if Lopez loses that fight, no one's and Brian Ortega wins this fight, which he won't. Then no one wants to see that again. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but this fight does matter. We know Lerone Murphy's next. But what does this mean? So this is a cat. What does this mean for the division? So this is a catchweight bout. Essentially, Brian Ortega. Damn, did they update his image with this? He looks horrible, dude. On the UFC website, Brian Ortega missed weight, and he missed weight because he was sick while um while cutting. Or something happened. He got hospitalized. Not sick. I'm sorry. He tripped. That's what I heard. And it's at 153 pounds. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the visuals, but Brian Ortega does not look good. Like, he looked drained, and Aljo looked fine. So, obviously, the weight cut is going to be on Aljo's side here, because Aljo was able to just stop and get back up to 153. And they agreed upon that. This is 5 rounds. It's a good fight. Um, I thought Aljo beat Evloev. I wish I wish the judges weren't so. I'm not gonna say biased, but I wish they got the right decision that night. I thought Aljo beat him in the third round. Um, I like Brian Ortega. I don't dislike Brian Ortega. I really like Aljamain and Sterling. Sorry I'm not really energetic right now. I'm trying to keep myself tired and not like scream so I go to bed. I don't know how you European guys do it, staying up like that. What if you got shit to do the next day? Like I don't know how you guys do it, man. I have to do it and it's gonna suck. But I'm not gonna stay up and go to bed early and wake up in the middle of the night. I'm gonna fuck up my whole sleep schedule. Um, yeah. But I really do think that Aljo's gonna win this fight. I have Aljo winning this fight by submission the third. I know Brian Ortega's good on the ground, and but I really think Aljo is better. And the weight cut doesn't really move that much for me because I've always gonna pick Aljo. And the weight cut, of course, will play to Aljo's advantage, but I think Aljo's gonna win anyways. Um, this is gonna be a really exciting fight. This is gonna be a great fight for grappling fans, unless it turns into like a strike fest. But I honestly doubt it. I think Aljo's gonna want to shoot the sub. I don't think he's scared, and neither is Brian Ortega. I could see Brian Ortega going for something, a takedown. But we'll see. But Aljo's a better fighter. He's not that. People say he's like done. He's not. I mean, I mean, what was it? It was the Sean O'Malley lost, and then yeah, then he moves up and he beats Cater, and then in my opinion, he fucking beat Evloev. You know, guys, only fight. Jesus, this is his first fight this year. Damn, bro. He's gotta be more active. Sorry, I'm an Aljo fan, but he really doesn't need to be more active here. Anyways, um, God, that O'Malley loss was horrible. Um, I think Aljo's gonna win this fight. I think Aljo has way more tools. I think he's a much better fighter than Brian Ortega. I could see Aljo becoming the champ, kind of. Not really. I mean, yeah, I want him to become the champ, but like I'm not saying like, oh, I'm super confident in it. In all honesty, I'm an honest guy. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if he beats Lerone Murphy. I think if he beats Lerone Murphy, I'll have to get him down. And I don't know if Lerone Murphy. I think Lerone Murphy will fight fairly safely. And I don't think he'll put himself in a position to be taken down easily. And so, yeah, I think Lerone Murphy though beats Volk. That's my take. I'm not surprised. I mean, I was surprised that Diego Lopez lost against Volk. I really was. But I guess Diego Lopez wasn't ready for those bright lights, which is fine. Not everyone's ready for those. But Lopez. I mean, I thought he would be, but what was his last fight? Fucking Brian Ortega, right? I think jumping from Brian Ortega to Volk was a pretty big jump for him. But it was kind of like a thing because Ilya had left the division. It's like, what are you gonna do? You can't ask Evloev because Evloev doesn't want to fucking fight anybody anymore because he wants to be injured all the time. He's such a talented fighter, Evloev, in all honesty. It's really sad to see. It's always sad to let me move my desk around. It's always sad to see fighters like that who are really talented and then just have like just injuries and like sicknesses and bullshit. And I guess it's happened a lot in the featherweight division recently with Arnold Allen, Evloev. Brian Ortega was out for a bit, a couple of years back. That's it. I don't know, man. And then Ilya came and honestly, in my opinion, just hit the division because I know Volk has a lot of supporters. I'm not a Volk hater, but I'm not a Volk supporter. I'll be completely honest. I grew up a Max Holloway fan, and and I really think that it was good that Volk lost. I mean, we could all agree that Volk losing against Ilya back in February of 24 was a really good thing. Um, and look at what we got from that. Crazy fights. Um, yeah, that Ilya Max fight was hard for me to watch because I really like Ilya and I really like Max. I like a lot of fighters. I'm a very nice person, but there's some right. I have like 5 ride or die fighters, and that's Nasruddin always, bro. Well, I'll make a video about that next week. Is so hype. I'll make like 5 videos about it. 3, 2. Um, Aljo. Tom Aspinall, Makachev, Marab. Those are my five. Okay. And yeah, always, no matter what, I'm never gonna say they're gonna lose, and I really totally believe in them. And and I'm telling the truth by the way, they never lose. None of these guys are. All those five people I mentioned are going undefeated in 2025. But I guess that's it for this fight. Let's go to the main event. It shouldn't be the main event, but it is because he's Chinese. Johnny Walker versus Zhang Mingyang. Zhang Mingyang is. I'll talk like Trump. Zhang Mingyang is a killer. It's my Trump impression. I don't know why I mentioned that. I just thought I said it like that, and I thought that was funny. Um, no, but Zhang Mingyang is killing it right now. He's all three fights, all round one knockouts. He's a phenom in the light heavyweight division. And light heavyweight division is honestly kind of boring nowadays. I mean, Ankalaev isn't really someone who pulls in, and Alex is beating a lot of fighters. Uh, you know what? I'm excited for Dominic Reyes. Speaking of light heavyweight, that fight's gonna be awesome. I haven't even my pick on Alex Pereira versus Magomed yet, which is I should do that when the time comes. Was that next month or not next month? Month after October. But Johnny Walker, man, Johnny Walker, Chef and Johnny Walker in the war room. It's really sad to see. I think that's the only way I could describe it because we all love Johnny Walker. We all think he's a really entertaining fighter, but dude, he's done, bro. I remember when fucking Ankh fucked him up, bro, and then Volkan Ozdemir fucked him up. Like, he's just done. I don't know what's gonna happen with him if I'm being honest. I mean, I've been in the UFC for 5 years now. Wow. I think I would never cut Johnny Walker. I wouldn't cut Johnny Walker. But this will make 3 fights, and if he loses this fight. And in all honesty, I don't see him beating anybody. They're really fucking him with this matchmaking. I'll be honest with you. They are really feeding Johnny Walker to the wolves. I mean, they put him in China with Shang Mingyang Coleman. They give Johnny Walker a guy who's known for not having the greatest defense on the feet. A guy who, knocked all three of his UFC opponents out in round one. Um, so yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done. I think Zhang Mingyang is gonna end this in round one via a knockout, and I think it's gonna be a fun to watch. I guess I don't fucking know. I mean, you're gonna watch it. It's gonna be like, oh, there's Johnny Walker. Hey, I like Johnny Walker. Oh, there's Michael Fighter getting knocked out. That's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for the Aljo fight. Um, Aljo is man, he's such a good fighter. Um, yeah, I'm tired, bro. All right. I guess it's the end of the video. I guess I should say why I'm so tired. I think I already said it earlier, but I'm on the West Coast, so it's like 3 p.m. for me right now. I need to go to bed like right now. But I need to stay up because I need to do shit Saturday morning. And so I need to get all my equipment. I don't know if I'm getting my equipment out now and then going to bed. I'm going to bed, waking up like 11 or 11:30, and then getting out all my equipment and cleaning up, and then live streaming everything like always. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just want to go to the gym early tomorrow morning. I don't like going to the gym past 11 o'clock or really past 9:30. But so I'm pulling an all-nighter, and and I gotta stop stuttering, man. I don't have a speech impediment. I just stutter sometimes. But maybe I'm cold. If I had the hat on, I don't think the hat would make me cold. Um, But yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm really sorry this video came out late. I just kind of had some stuff come up, and I don't know, man. I don't. My house is a fucking mess. Smells fuck. My living room is fucked. It's too hot to do this in my room. I just, I just have to survive the next like 3 months. And once like November hits or mid-October, in all honesty, then it's I change my whole room layout and I could work in there because it's like almost it's borderline unsafe to work in there. I feel like I'd pass out. Like I'm barely in my room ever. I'm always in the living room. And yeah. So shout out Europeans, bro. Y'all got this one. And shout out the Chinese, bro. Chinese are killing it now, man. They got their own UFC cards. I love it. I love Chinese people. Oh, I have a surprise for the live stream. I have a Chinese tool. I don't believe in voodoo. I don't. But I have a Chinese weapon that I'm going to use. And here's my hint on what it is. And if anyone gets it in the comments, I will I will be like, "Oh, holy shit, you're really smart," or "You're Chinese," which is kind of like the same thing. But I'll tell you this, ready? It's not an actual weapon, but it's a tool I'm going to use to guide Aljo to the right spots in the cage. If any of you guys know your Chinese lore, you guys would know what this is. I have one. I use it in my personal life with my. That's too many hints. I've used this tool for myself before. But yes, that is the hint. I'm going to guide Aljo in the right spots, to the right spots. With this tool. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna be like, woo. It's gonna work. It's gonna telepathically communicate all the way across the planet in China. And if any Chinese people know what I'm talking about, or any people who know a lot of Chinese people know what I'm talking about, then y'all know that shit works and it's real and it's true and it's not bullshit. Okay, the internet might say it's bullshit, but it's not. I believe in it. I can't say too much because then you guys are gonna know. All right, but tune in for the live stream for that. I'm gonna use my secret Chinese weapon that won't be a secret in another like 8 hours. Okay, goodbye. Like and subscribe. I gotta do the timestamps for this fucking video. But thanks for the guy who told me I gotta do that. That's a good idea.